Hi, this is Hamish, and I'm extending it, whether it's popular or not. I want to talk about my favourite director and the films that, if you're going to watch them as a double feature, the films that I would pair them with from the Golden Age. And so this film today is from Stephan Elliott's comeback period after his major skiing accident. So he was approached by the BBC to do an adaptation of Easy Virtue. It's an early film, an early script, an early play of Noel Coward's, but it was done as a drama. Whereas, like when you hear the story, so you've got this. So the original story was this flapper from America who marries a young man and then goes back to the country estate to meet his parents. So a kind of a meet the parents story, right? But, it definitely has this fish out of water element of, this 20s flapper, coming up against the British establishment. And it sounds like a recipe for a comedy, right? But it's a drama. Now, apparently, so co-writers or co-adapters Stephan Elliott and Sheridan Jobbins, what they found was in Noel Coward's notes, there were all these hilarious lines or little asides written in the action lines but never get spoken. So they were able to flip it around and create a very nice, very gentle comedy out of it. So it was supposed to have Renee Zellweger in the role of the flapper. Now, what they've smartly done is they've taken her from being, a flapper, because we want to root for her now, and he's made her a kind of Amelia Earhart character. So he and Sheridan Jobbins, but they've made her a racing car driver. So that's pretty exciting. And so she enters this country estate on this kind of a UFO-like car, and so it has Ben Barnes, who has a small role in Stardust, and then of course you've got the wonderful, as always, Colin Firth and Prince's Discovery, Kristen Scott Thomas. So everyone is really wonderful. It's an all-star cast. Totally recommend it. So, and I'm already at 3 minutes. So, okay, now the film I want to pair it with, think of a film from the Golden Age where someone comes to disrupt this wealthy family's quiet life. And so the film I'm going to recommend is, if you can see it, The Man Who Came to Dinner. Again, a film that you might have to look out for to really find. So again, this was adapted from a stage play, and the star of the stage play was the man himself. Now I've totally forgotten his name. I should have looked it up. But so he's perhaps more famously known as the kind of what's that word? People who hate people, right? What's that word? You can tell me in the comments. Anyway, he's perhaps famously in The Bishop's Wife, where he's also this same kind of character. This time he's a famous novelist, and everybody loves him, and the family is so excited to have him for dinner. So Glinda the Good Witch is in a very different role as here. I was going to actually recommend another of her films, Dinner at 8, but I think this one really has that, has a better kind of, man coming in like a force of nature, such as Jessica Biel does. She's the force of nature in this film. And for Betty Davis fans, there is a nice role of Betty Davis as his long-suffering secretary who falls in love with a local boy. It's a very surprisingly normal role for Betty, and for this man. It is a Christmas film, but it's a Christmas film like no other. It's absolutely hilarious. It's very biting. It's very witty. So again, that's why I think these two make a great pair, because they're both very, very witty. Perhaps this one's a lot more biting because this one's kind of a very gentle wit. But in any case, they're both wonderful films, and I hope you enjoy them. Thank you.